This great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down gets 3 up to the 28.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. This time, Tua's going to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Tua. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Giants
first carry now for Jordan Howard. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Jalen Ramsey.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 23-yard line.
This is Howard on second down. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
8-yard pickup. First down, New York.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Howard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 3 yards the gain there, second down. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence that allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
2-yard gain
off of play action. Tagovailoa. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They run. It's Johnson. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. Flushed out, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now. And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. So much for being intimidated on the road in the playoffs, right? That was a pretty clinical drive right there. Yeah, they seem to come out with the attitude of, we don't deal with pressure. We create it on the other team. Just took it right down the field and stuffed it in the end zone. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Cortland Sutton. 63 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Is good.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Giants.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Tua. Screenplay, Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. On play action, here's Tua. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Tua going to throw. Going up top. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he's got this down to the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
First down.
Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he finds Howard complete. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They'll hand it off now. Johnson, he's got the first down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5.
The ball carrier.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Tua. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. Tua looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnson. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away, not intercepted.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
Oh, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Now this time he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC Wildcard bout. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
That's good for
a huge play there for Chicago. 55 yards. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
4 yards on.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. For the touchdown. And the Bears have retaken the lead.